Hey class, so we're going to talk about your 10-minute fitness video, which is your last video that you are taping for 4050AS for this semester. I'm sure some of you are very excited. Thank you all so much for being flexible with this online instruction. The parents and families from our MDC participants are definitely enjoying your videos and are really implementing them at home. So you are still making a huge impact on your MDC participant, even though it might seem a bit distant with our online format. All right, so for this 10 minute fitness video, one thing, you should be wearing fitness attire, no jeans. You know, I want you to dress like you're ready to do fitness yourself. That means have sneakers on and have them tied ready to go. It might be best to set up your camera on a tripod or just have it be stationary and make sure it gets your entire body and wherever you're moving within that fitness environment, that everything is going to be visible within your video. So out of the 10 minutes, I'm allotting you a 2-minute warm-up. So 2 minutes into your 10 minutes, you could be providing a warm-up, and that should be dynamic, right? That's not static stretching. That is a dynamic warm-up that we're getting our participants' heart rates up. We're getting blood flow to their muscles. And 2 minutes in, then I want to see you actually starting on some sort of fitness regimen for 6 minutes. And then you can use the last 2 minutes of your 10 to then do a cool down. And again, make this fun, make this creative. We want your MDC participant to be active those entire 10 minutes. So you know, for some of your participants, you're going to need to add some kazaa and wow and hello into your video in order to keep their attention. So this is not a typical just fitness video. This is one for your MDC participant to withstand physical activity for 10 minutes. So what are some different things that we can do? I mean, we could play music, their favorite music. We could be dancing. We could be doing basic side step. We could be doing jumping jacks. We could teach them how to do burpees. We could act out different animals. So many different things. I want them moving. It doesn't have to be a very traditional fitness of push-ups, sit-ups, pressing weights. No, this is youth-friendly fitness. Get them moving for 10 full minutes. So what are some ideas that I have that I can share with you? One, you can utilize sidewalk chalk. You can make hopscotch, make different lines to jump over and back, many different things. Go over it first on what your setup looks like if that family needs to prep or gather any equipment before you start your 10 minutes. I don't want part of your 10 minutes being a lot of explaining of the setup or equipment you need. Do that prior to, but chalk is a great way to provide some incentive, some motivation, and probably many of our families have chalk at home that we can use. Some of you might already have play packs or different cards with different movements on them. If you don't, you can also make your own cards by just getting a photo off of the internet of all these different exercises, right? And then have an iPad switch through and say, okay, this is what we're doing next. So then they're getting that picture and that visual. They might not have weights at home. Some of you might want to do some weights, especially if you have an older participant, right? 12 years old, 13, 15 years old. Then maybe we want to do some weights with them. All right, so get your cans. I got me some progressive soup here. I could be using that for a bicep curl. I can be using that for an overhead press. Right? It's a great way. Hey, some of the parents might have those good old ankle weights laying around at home or small actual dumbbells they can use. Great. We can use this to go ahead and do some different exercises to go ahead and work our muscles. But if you have a participant that's really 10 and under, we really probably aren't going to be utilizing any weights. We're going to be just using our own body weight to go ahead and increase our physical fitness. So another thing that might be great, if you have a jump rope, right? Or even if you don't have a jump rope, if you have string, we can lay the string down, we can elevate it, we can jump back and forth over it. there's multiple different ways that we can be using the jump rope to increase our cardiovascular fitness. Other things I have a workout dice. You might not have one of these at home. There's great YouTube videos of how to make your own paper dice. You can make a dice that has different numbers on it, and you then have an exercise, you roll it, and that number times it by 2, that's how many you're gonna do, right? And you really wanna be talking to your participant. Follow me along, let's go ahead and do this together. So I have one that's all different exercises. I also have another one that is yoga, different poses, which would be great for your cool down, right? Teach them a couple different yoga moves to go ahead and cool down and stretch their body. There also are apps. There's Yoga for Kids apps that maybe for the cool down, you're going to show that video and you're going to perform it, and you're going to do maybe 3 yoga exercises with your participant. That would be super awesome. I also create my own spinner wheel, all right? I made this on Word. I colored it. This is literally just a paper clip that I put paper over, and you can go ahead and spin it if it's flat and get different numbers. So be creative. Have fun with this. Think about your participant. Really, as long as you are getting them up and moving, that is what is important to me. So think about fitness very abstractly, very individualized on what you think your MDC participant can do within those 10 minutes. And remember, only max 2-minute warm up and max 2-minute cool down. Okay? Don't cool down by doing static stretching for 5 out of the 10 minutes. I want them to be really active within those 10 minutes. And if you have any questions or you want feedback, please feel free to jump on my office hours this coming week or email me at any time. But let's have fun, let's get fit, and let's have a good time creating these last videos for KIN4050AS. All right, thank you.